Good morning to everyone. Today in this video, I'm going to continue the 8 marks revision of first chapter, that is nature and significance of management. Here, question number 3 is define coordination, explain the characteristics of coordination. Here, 8 marks, how they are going to allocate it. Define coordination. For this, 2 marks. Explain that characteristics of coordination. Characteristics, totally they have 6 points. Each point carries 1 marks. Totally 6 marks. 2 plus 6, totally 8 marks. Now coming for that define coordination. Here we have that 2 definitions. Whichever is easy to learn, you can write it that one. Here when we call it as a definition, they should be have that author name, that author what they have given about that particular concept. Here first definition is given by according to McFarland. According to him, coordination is the process whereby an executives develop orderly pattern of group efforts among his subordinates, secures unity of action in pursuit of common purpose. Already you have learned coordination as a process. This process the manager going to use among that to give a direction, to give a work to an employee or to the workers, and also this coordination also plays a very important to build a good relationship among the different department in the organization. They all are focused to work more. If they are work more, they can achieve that common goal or the organizational goal. Second definition given by according to Moni and Relay. Coordination and orderly arrangement of group efforts to provide unity of action in pursuit of common goals. This also it gives the same meaning or same explanation what I have explained just now. It is better to write the second one. And next, characteristics. Here the characteristics, first one, coordination integrates group efforts. Here it brings unity in all the different activities in the organization and gives common direction to the group efforts in organization. That means unity is nothing but it is a good understanding among all the employees in the organization. Manager will give a common direction. What is common direction here? They have to work because of to achieve that organizational goal. Here in the organization, the workers they not work individually. The individual they are working as a team or they are working as a group. And second point, coordination ensures unity of action. That means coordination it act as a binding force between the different department of the organization. Binding force. What is called binding force here? That means it act as a it creates a very good understanding, a very good relationship. The coordination may reduce or they are going to eliminate misunderstanding or they are maybe eliminate conflict among the different department in the organization. The individual they are all or they are work together to achieve as a common goal. Individual they all are working as a group, then they can achieve the organizational goal. Next one, coordination is a continuous process. The coordination function we are not using as a one time in the organization. We can use continuously in the organization. This begins, this starts with planning till that controlling. This is coordination is a continuous process. Next one, coordination is an all-pervasive function. Pervasive means it is present in the all the department. That means the coordination is required. Coordination is very important for all the levels of management, all the organization or all the department of the organization. That means the coordination it present, it required for every activity of the organization. And next one, coordination is the responsibility of all managers. It does not matter the small scale organization or a large scale organization, but those who are working as a manager, this coordination is a responsibility or is a function of every manager in the organization. The manager has to take care, they have to coordinate in the different department, or they have to bind among the different employees in the organization. They have to create a good relationship among the workers. And the last but not the least is coordination is a deliberate function. Deliberate is nothing but the manager, they want to do the work from the heart fully. They should not do that for the salary purpose. They have to give good justice or good result for their work. It is called coordination as the deliberate function. Finally, the conclusion. Thus, being a part of all the management function, coordination is the essence of management. That means the coordination is not a separate function, maybe separate function, or maybe the coordination is a essence to the management, and coordination it act as a binding force of a organization, and it helps to that all the functions of management start with planning till the controlling. This is conclusion. If you write this much, you will get for 8 marks. Now coming for that fourth question, that is management is a series of continuous interrelated function. Comment. Continuous or interrelated function means we are talking about that 5 functions of management. When you want to answer this question, before you should write the introduction. That is, introduction is meaning of management. You can write it. Next we have explanation. This explanation, what you have to write or how you have to present in the exam. Here 5 function, you know that 5 function: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. First you have to write meaning of planning, steps of planning. The steps we can also call it as logical steps. Next, meaning of organizing and steps of organizing. And staffing, meaning of staffing, steps of staffing. Next, directing, meaning of directing and elements of directing. And controlling, meaning of controlling, steps of controlling. Finally, the conclusion. Now let us see that what is the meaning of all that functions. First one we have planning. Planning is deciding in advance what to do, how to do, and who is to do. You can also write a other meaning called planning is bridges the gap between where you are or where you want to be. This also you can write. Now the steps, there are the 7 steps. This all the steps you have to write the orderly. You should not make any interchanges in the examination. They should not allow to write in the first one here steps: setting objectives, second one developing premises, third one identification of alternative course of action, fourth one evaluating alternative courses, fifth one selecting an alternative, sixth one implement the plan, Seventh one, follow-up action. This I'll explain in detail the planning chapter as a fourth chapter in the second PUC business studies. Next one, organizing. Meaning of organizing. Organizing is a process of bringing all the resources together, such as human and financial resources. After planning, the organizing function will come. In organizing function, what you have planned, according to that you have to bring that all the resources, such as maybe human resources, that is a manpower, or financial resources, that is a money, or capital, or finance. It is required for that essentially to the organization, to start up the organization, or it may be the raw material, or a machines. Different resources you have to bring. In which function you are going to bring? In organizing function. Here the steps, there are the 4 steps. First one, identification and division of work. Second one, departmentalization. Third one, assignment of duties. Fourth one, establishing reporting relationship. The steps also explained in the 5th chapter as a organizing chapter. And next one, staffing. Staffing is the process of putting the right people to the right job. After organizing, the manager or the organization has to put the person to the right job. Why they are going to put? Because of they have to reduce the wastage, they have to increase the efficiency, effectiveness. With that they can easily achieve organizational goal. Here the step, there are the 8 steps. First one, estimating the manpower requirement. Second, recruitment, selection, placement and orientation, training and development, performance appraisal or performance evaluation, promotion and career planning, compensation. This all the steps also I'll explain in detail in the 6th chapter. Next one, directing. Directing involves influencing and motivating employees to perform the task assigned to them. Here there is no steps in directing, only the elements. There are the 4 elements: motivation, communication, leadership, supervision. And last function, controlling. The management function, the monitoring organizational performance towards the attainment of organizational goal. This also you can write, or you can write the meaning of controlling also, no problem. The steps, there are the 5 steps: setting performance standard, measurement of actual performance, comparing actual performance with standard, analyzing deviation, taking corrective action. The finally conclusion. Thus all that management function, it is continuous interrelated function, and it helps to achieve organizational objectives, and it helps to increase efficiency. And finally, coming to the practical oriented question, this you can expect for 5 marks in the examination in as a section E. Here that they are going to ask levels of management. This question they asked in March 2019. You have to represent as a triangle. Here first one, top level management, middle level management, supervisory or operational or lower level. You can write it as an example for each level. Top level, board of director, CEO, that is chief executive officer, MD, managing director, and chairman, president, vice president, etc. Middle level management, finance manager, production manager, sales manager, etc. Supervisory management, that is supervisor, foreman, inspector, etc. This is the first chapter question and answer. I have revised 1 marks, 2 marks, 4 marks, 8 marks, 5 marks. If you have that any doubt regarding to the first chapter, can just comment in the comment box. Thank you, and please give a feedback how how was the class. If there any doubt also, can just give a comment. Thank you.